What's up, YouTube? It's here. I got my hands on one, the GSW-H1000-1CR. Let's check it out. Let's go. Alright, YouTube, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to talk about the GSW-H1000. This is going to be pretty much an unboxing. I haven't gotten a chance to actually play with it and test it out. I did a series on the GSW-H1000, which is the oldest version, I want to say, of this watch. But this is the newest, latest edition of it. There were some quirks with the old GSW-H1000. A lot of people were having issues with it, specifically the software and the UI. So I think Casio heard, and I think maybe it was something they couldn't salvage, so instead they produced and released this here GSW-H1000 G-Shock watch, which now includes the Wear OS Google software. I did have a Casio watch, a Pro Trek, that also had the Wear OS Google software, and I thought it was pretty good, but the only problem and the drawback with that watch was that it was very laggy. So maybe, I don't know, they did a combination that worked that out. So I will be putting this watch to the test, both functionality and quality, and we'll go through that momentarily with you guys in videos in the short coming weeks as I test the watch out. But first, I want to show you guys here in person the GSW-H1000, an unboxing on what that looks like. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I do a lot of unboxings, reviews, how-to videos, real versus fake videos, limited edition releases, all G-Shock related content. Please consider subscribing. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out on all the great content. And if you like this content, hit the like button and comment below. All right, guys, let's get started. Here it is. This is how it's presented to you. The G-Shock Wear OS by Google GSW-H1000. I went with the black with blue colorway, but there's actually 3 different colorways included in this series. There's a the black and blue, like you see in front of you, the black stealth, all black stealth, and there's also a black with red. My understanding is the black and red one was actually released in Japan. I don't see that being released in the US yet, but it might come to the store near you. Here's some details of what the watch is right on the box. You can see it's got G-Shock Resist. So we have the Shock Resist with the smartwatch functionality, heart rate, GPS, altimeter, barometer, compass, and of course 20 bar 200 meter water resistance. So this is why this watch is pretty cool. You get the functionality that it's a smartwatch, the water resistant aspect, the Wear OS Google UI system. It's got the optical sensor, which gives you heart rate monitoring right on the watch. It also has got a lot of cool technology. It's got compass, altimeter, barometer, accelerometer. So if you're riding or driving or on your bicycle or running or swimming, it can actually measure the speed that you're traveling in. It's also got GPS, a gyro, and it's got a 3-tier layout display with Bluetooth technology. So it's a lot of watch. And of course, the watch itself, the price does show you that, reflect that technology. The price of this watch is $699 US retail price. Quite hefty considering that it's G-Shock, right? But there are a lot of expensive G-Shocks, but this does give you a lot of technology. So if you're looking for a smartwatch for your activities, this might be one you want to consider. So here it is, guys. The same kind of box, very similar box to the GSW-H1000. Again, you get all the functions there. Inside the box, you should have a charger. Here we go. Looks like a standard USB charger there. Nothing fancy. But it does have a charger right there. Is unique. So proprietary charger for the watch. In addition to that, inside of the box, you have this scan barcode there. It looks like it gives you information on how to take full advantage of your watch. And then you have this read first model G-Shock. It looks like an instruction manual on how to operate the watch without breaking it. Anything else in there? Nope, that's it, that's all. All right. Again, this here, I'll bring this up now. This charger is very similar to the one that's used on the ProTrack watch. Actually, let me show you that now. All right, so here is the GSW-H1000, and here's the reference, the watch I was telling you guys about. Here's the ProTrack Smart watch. This is the WSD F30BU. This is the blue one, and you can see, I don't know if G-Shock used this as a concept, kind of a motivation to design the GSW-H1000, but here's the charger for that watch. You can see it's very similar, if not identical. Let's see. Zoom in a little bit. Yep, it looks identical. They both look very similar. Okay. Here's the watch itself. The one for the ProTrack connects to the side of the watch here. I don't like the design of this charger. It's like magnetic, but it falls off pretty easy. As you can see that right there. So zoom out. I wonder if the one that came with the other watch is similar. All right, it looks like it doesn't fit as flushed, so there might be a size difference there, but it is also magnetic. Stronger. It looks like the magnetic resistance on there is a little stronger on the GSW-H1000. Again, let's see this one closer here. See how that flushes right there. The one for the GSW does not flush, so it might be maybe stronger, faster charging. I don't know, but like I said, here's the ProTrack here. I might do a comparison because look at that, the box is very similar. Does have the OS, the Wear OS Google software, and ProTrack smartwatch. So I'll not do a comparison there so you guys can see the differences between the two watches, because I have a feeling that they've used the UI from that watch to build the GSW-H1000. But here it is, guys. Here it is. I'm looking at it for the first time, and I will be wearing this watch because I do want to test it. I noticed that the GSW-H1000, the problem I was having is that although the heart monitor was accurate for the most part, it had to be positioned pretty close to your wrist. It was very sensitive to the position on your wrist. If you moved it or it kind of shifted, the watch itself would lose connection to your wrist, and you wouldn't get correct or accurate readings on your heart of your heart. So that was kind of a drawback. I didn't think that was great. But here it is, guys, the GSW-H1000. Gorgeous. I love how they have this kind of honeycomb print on the bands. See that? Not sure if this is an active watch. It's good for like when you hold it, it grips to well to your arms, I want to say. Good for, I'm not sure if it's good grip, but the buckle here is plastic. I could see already. Not sure of how that's going to do with resistance and time, if it's going to be able to withstand the elements, because it's supposed to be an active watch. They promote it as a snowboarding, cycling, mountain climbing, so it's supposed to be able to withstand all the elements. So it'll be good to see how it does long term. Nice blue accents on the watch. I love black and blue, so I didn't go with the black stealth. That was also my second option. And then the red and black is gorgeous, but it's just not the color I want to wear on a daily basis. This will be a work watch, so I might consider swapping this out for the GW-9400 Rangeman. But here it is. Here's the design here. Pretty rugged watch itself. The sensor is a nice silver color there. Not sure what this button does here. I'm not even sure. This might be a sensor right there, but we'll figure that out. All right, G-Shock in white there. Start button. I guess that's to start some of your functions. Power button on the right. App right there. All right. Look at the back plate. That's where your sensor, your optical sensor is. GSW-H1000. If I'm not mistaken, this does have a titanium. Yep, there it is. Titanium back plate on this watch. That should add for the lightweight and comfort. All right. Nice robust design, but it doesn't feel that heavy. It doesn't feel like it will be cumbersome or too uncomfortable on the wrist. All right, so here's a little fake sticker here that shows you some of the functions on the watch. Looks like it gives you some kind of pace information there, heart information, and your time. So it's a try. a 3-tier layout on the watch display. All right, so let's power this baby on and see what we're working with. Like I said, I don't know how to function, how to properly set it up, but let's test this out and hopefully it's charged. Push and hold the power button. There you go. Power's on. G-Shock for the first time. It should give me a setup window there, which lets me add. It should let me add some of my personal information there to track my weight and body mass, so it could give me good, accurate readings. So there's the Wear OS Google logo, which I am familiar with on the Pro Track. Like I said earlier, same kind of bubble design that goes around, identical. That's my first observation there. Tap to begin. Of course, it's a touch screen. Let's go with English. United States, nothing, because it might talk to me with an accent if I choose United Kingdom. On your phone, download and open Wear OS by Google. All right, I already have that. I'm not sure what it's asking me to do now. All right, in the Wear OS app, connect to this watch named GSWH1000. All right, so let me do that now. I'll be back. All right, so here is the G-Shock Move app on my phone. You can see it there. I'm going to select to set up a new watch. All right, so then I'm going to select the watch I want right there. Now it's connecting. The connection process took a little bit of time, so I'm going to speed it up for the purpose of this video. And here I'm going to give it access to my Wi-Fi so that it connects to my Wi-Fi signal. At this point, you select which Google account you want to sync with the watch, and it will set up and configure it. Here you have the option to granting the watch access to your calendar, also your contacts if you want to contact anybody via the watch application, and also the GPS, so give you the watch access to your phone coordinates, GPS for when you're jogging or whatnot. All right, so the watch is now set up, and the entire process was actually quite lengthy. I think they should do a better job because it took me about maybe 10 to 15 minutes to set the thing up. But now it's here connected. Let's switch back to the watch so you could check out the functions. All right, so the watch has now been it's been synced with my phone there. Welcome to OS. Learn more. See what to give me there. There you go. Nice colors. I want to say that it's very vibrant. It doesn't look dull at all. Doesn't look like it's being notice how it dims out. All right, and it's bright. The light here is pretty bright, so it's pretty good. It's legible even under the bright light there. So you can see I shut it off, and look at how bright that is. Dimming function, it looks like it's dimming out pretty fast if I don't operate the watch. Turn this light back on here. Okay, so swipe in each direction. So swipe to the left. Discover your tiles. Can't show whether or not. Refresh or try again later. Oops. Chicago. So it's giving me the it gives me the pretty cool. It gives me some weather information there. Tap to sign into Google Fit. So we'll check that out at a later time. I'm notification, tap to expand, tutorial, tap to close, tap again to collapse. All right, here you got your settings, 34% battery, Bluetooth information, just like the screen brightness. Okay, how do I go back? Oops. Like that. Battery level, Turn on battery saver. Close that out. I don't want that right now. What does that do? About to ring the phone. Oh, cool. Wow, that's loud. Okay. Turn on theater mode. Screen turns off. To turn back on, press power button. No. Oh, theater mode. That's for like privacy. Snooze. Do not disturb is on. And then airplane mode. Okay. Press button for the apps. So here's the button for the apps. Oh, cool. Okay, so we have a different kind of activities there. Running. I don't know how to operate these. Oh, just press the button. History, map, altimeter, activity, history, map, altimeter, activity. I feel like there would be more than that. Oh, do I tap back? That's how you do it. You tap back. All right. Press the button for apps. Power button. What does start do? Go start running. Trail running. Okay. No, I don't want to make a selection. I want to go back. Okay, so charging, sensor, app, power button, and start. I don't want to start, so power button sends me back to the home screen. Find my home. Press again to go back. Okay. Play Store. Find my phone. Activity, agenda, alarms, app navigator, contacts. Find my phone. Fit breathe, fit goals, fit heart rate, fit workout, flashlight, hand wash timer. Oh my lord. Maps. Let's check out maps. Google Maps operated. So allow maps to access device location. I am going to say okay. I want to see how accurate that is. I might not show you guys though. See how long it takes to bring it up. Okay, not in the middle of the sea, but we'll see how accurate this becomes. Oops, what happened? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it looks like it's still trying to gather my location there. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go back to where I was. Oh, apps, come on. Oh lord. All right, this is just user error because I'm not familiar with the watch. So let's see if I can get back there. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay, fine. So you have, I'll go back to the maps. Have a dish. I could change the different way the face looks on the watch. So that's the standard stock. Here's the second layer there. See tutorial again, the settings. Okay, cool, whatever. Okay, so push and hold. There we go. Now I'm noticing the touchscreen is pretty accurate. The feedback on the touch is not bad. But I want to go back to maps. There we go. There. Come on. Show me where I am. It's taking too long. I'm not in Venezuela. I'm not in Mexico. I'm not in Peru or Bolivia. So taking too long, I want to say. I'm not sure if that's common with other watches. You guys let me know if you have smartwatches with GPS functionality and maps. Does it take this long? I love that it's color. I like that it's the design itself of the watch. It's pretty cool. It gives you a good accurate reading of the map there geography wise, but this is taking way too long to tell me where I am. I mean that wouldn't be something I'd use in the real world if it takes this long to do. I mean, I could just bring out my phone, but GPS technically usually takes it's usually faster, I would say, but I wouldn't have my phone, so this would be in emergency cases. I would use my GPS. If it takes this long to actually determine my location, then I could see it being a fault or problem determining my distance traveled or whatnot. So I'll keep playing with this. I'm not gonna waste more time. Maybe it's new and it's setting up, or just downloading some software in the back of the behind the scenes there that I don't know of. But let's go back and then test this at a later time. So Back at your home screen, it's got a, like I said, it's got a three-tier layout. Here you can see it's got the heart rate monitor on the top there. It's got the day of the week or the time there. It also got the day of the week on the bottom there. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is also an activity. It's supposed to tell you how you did on your activity on throughout the week. All right, the date window is the bottom there. All right, guys, but there you guys have it. This is the pretty much the first initial look at the GSW-H1000. I will test it, like I said, at a later time. I gotta play with the settings and all that because I don't like that it's exiting the menu so fast. It might be a power reserve function there. 0 calories burned. There's a time there. The time is accurate. It did sync, I believe. All right, guys. So there's the first kind of unboxing of the GSW-H1000. Like I said, I'll do more videos on the actual operation of the watch because I am kind of new to it. I haven't read the manual, haven't looked up any information on how to operate it, how to set it up and whatnot, but I wanted to give you guys a quick look at how it looks. Let's put this baby on the wrist because that's kind of, I want to see how it feels on the wrist initially. Kind of my first look, first impressions of the watch itself. I have a small wrist. I think I have a 6.5 or 6.25 inch wrist. Very comfortable. I want to say it is comfortable. And comparing to the GSW-H1000, it doesn't feel like it's shifting. I feel like the GSW-H1000 shifted more. Here it is on my wrist there. You can see I have oils already on the screen. It's going to be clean it off there. So I don't know how easy it's going to be to keep it clean. But it looks kind of busy just looking at it. The screen looks busy. I mean, just to see the time, it's fine. 2:35 p.m. Chicago, America. I don't know if it has to tell me it's America, but all right, guys. Thanks for joining me here on my first impression of the GSW-H1000. First off, a summary of what I got. Design-wise, aesthetically, I think the watch looks pretty neat. I love the black and blue design here. The screen is a little busy for my liking. I probably can get used to it, but a lot of information up on the front window there. The operation seems pretty good. The touchscreen seems pretty responsive to my touch. You saw there the GPS, the map location, map app was kind of delayed and very slow. So maybe it's just needs a update or something, but it's very slow. Flexing my wrist here. I like to wear my wrist pretty high, but this here area kind of, you can see it could be bothersome. It could bother you. If you wear it low, it should be fine, but it's almost feel like it's too low. But I usually wear my watch there, so it's not too bad. I can flex my wrist all the way back without any pain. Yeah, not bad. So there you guys have it. So next time, guys, keep following. I will be putting more videos on this watch specifically as I test it and operate it. All right, guys, this is Chicago. Holla at your boy. I'm out of here. Till next time. Peace.
My G-Shock, I'm rocking 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 my G-Shock.